Hi, good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. Exuberance. That's the only word I can use to describe this last U.S. Masters that just concluded. What a great Masters tournament. But you know, exuberance. When Tiger sunk that last putt to win, the joy, the exuberance, the pressure that came off of him as he threw his hands in the air and just screamed. Actually, literally screamed. And then he grabbed his caddy and gave him a big hug, but immediately as he was doing it, he was looking around. And you know what he was looking for? His family. And he headed straight in their direction. His son comes running up and they embraced, a really hard embrace. And then he let go of his son and grabbed his mom and then his daughter. How cool was that to be able to see his family wrapping there and supporting him and going to the things that matter most. And CBS did a great job of flashing back to 1997 when Tiger won his first Masters, showed him hugging his dad, who had just had a major heart attack and sacrificed to be there to watch his son win, the youngest person to ever win the U.S. Masters, I believe, at that time, but his first Masters at a very early age. I think he was 21 years old. But seeing that picture of Tiger as the son hugging his father, then Tiger as the father hugging his son, was this. You know, I think Jim Nantz said it best. He said, "If you're a father and you don't have a tear in your eye, then there's something wrong with you." So I had tears in my eyes, and you know, as I watched that, no matter how big the prize, no matter what happens, we fall back on our family. You know, we understand those things that matter most. And someone once said, "What matters most is what lasts the longest." I'm thinking of John Wooden right now, the great UCLA coach. And I'm thinking about the time when he was inducted he was part of the founding class of the Collegiate Basketball Hall of Fame. And he was so humble. And I'm going to give an excerpt from his quote. I've actually memorized this several years ago, so bear with me, but this is just an excerpt. There's a little bit before it. But the part that matters we're talking about right here, he says, the Hall of Fame, basically talking about this Hall of Fame that he was going to. But the Hall of Fame, as long as time shall be. Wait a second. The Hall of Fame is only good as long as time shall be. But keep in mind, God's Hall of Fame is for eternity. To have your name inscribed up there is greater yet by far than all of the Hall of Fames down here and every man-made star. And here's the part. This crowd on earth may soon forget the heroes of the past. They cheer like mad until you fall, and that's how long you last. But God, He never does forget, and in His Hall of Fame, by just believing in His Son inscribed, you'll find His name. I tell you, friend, I wouldn't trade my name, however small, that written there beyond the stars in that celestial hall, for any famous name on earth or glory that they share. I'd rather be an unknown here and have my name up there. I think that puts it in perspective. What matters most is what lasts the longest. What matters most to you? And are you taking care of it so that it lasts the longest? I hope you enjoyed this week's Meaningful Monday. I look forward to talking to you next week. Have a meaningful week. Bye-bye.